Welcome back to the Happy House, where today's Greater Good Charity Spotlight is all about bikes. Learn how an organization called Free Bikes for Kids is making a difference for over 5,000 kids.
Come on.
I'm at Free Bikes for Kids today with Terry Isa, the founder and executive director, and I actually just learned about this program through an acquaintance.
What took you so long?
I don't know. It's truly amazing. So I want to, first of all, find out how this whole thing started.
Well, I'm a bikeaholic.
Okay.
I actually have a bike that costs more than my car. And I love bicycles, and I think every kid should have a bike. And I have this bike group that meets in my driveway every Saturday morning, and we go for a long ride. And one day I got a call. This was like early December. And they said, we know this family who's really struggling financially. They can't buy a Christmas present for their kid. Do you know one of your friends who would have a bike in their garage we could give to them? So I called 4 friends. All 4 of them had a bike. And I thought, does every garage have a bike in it that's not being used? So I called one of the local TV stations. I said, I want to come on and invite the public to donate bikes to us. We did, and in 2 weeks we got 250 bikes. We fixed them up. We gave them away to kids in need. And my friend said, that was fun, let's do it next year. And we did, and we gave away 750. And they said, that was fun, let's do it next year. We gave away 1,500. And now we've been giving away 5,000 bikes every year for the last 3 years.
It is really amazing. Now, when the bikes come in, I actually can think about my own garage. I've got a couple of bikes sitting in there.
There you go. Let's empty that. Let's clean it out, should we?
Right. I actually do need to clean out my garage. But anyways, so when they come in here, I would imagine some of them aren't in great shape. What do you guys do with those bikes?
We take every bike that's donated to us. Some of them that are in really, really bad shape, we use them as organ donors. So we take parts from those bikes to help complete other bikes. But every bike that comes in gets basically 3 touches. One person cleans and polishes the bike so it's shining again. Then we have our mechanics who go through and they basically rebuild and refurbish the bike mechanically. And then we have one of our pro staff mechanics who do a quality check so that we know that a child is going to get a safe, functional bike that's going to last them for a while. It's basically accomplished with thousands of volunteers. There's a self-esteem aspect to this where a kid gets a bike and all of a sudden their world opens up.
Thank you so much for talking with me today, and I actually cannot wait to see kids get bikes on the day the distribution is done.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's the coolest thing.
After the break, we'll meet some of the lucky kids that were helped through the work of this amazing program. Welcome back to the Happy House, where today's Greater Good Charity Spotlight is all about bikes and kids. It's truly amazing what's happening here today, all thanks to Free Bikes for Kids. The Happy House crew arrived at Free Bikes for Kids distribution bright and early. The first thing we noticed was how amazing all the bikes looked. They were all lined up in a row and ready to go for the kids who were going to receive them that day.
Get out here. Why don't you have a seat?
I know you guys distributed bikes yesterday. How did that go?
Great. We gave away 1,000 bikes yesterday.
Okay. And
Well,
how many kids are
technically
today?
we gave away about 3,000 or 4,000 bikes yesterday because we had like 10 different locations. I don't know if we're getting bigger, but we're getting better.
Okay.
We're getting better at what we're doing, so everything is running smoothly. Kids are happy. It's great.
I was actually really surprised when I arrived here because I don't know what I expected, but I was sort of nervous that it was going to be like this big crowd of people sort of clamoring for things, and it's just like so amazing and smooth, and everybody is treated so well, and it's running so well.
Well, this year we booked groups in 15-minute increments all through the day. So we're trying to manage the flow so it's not chaos and then a lull, but it still turns into chaos at times.
When the families arrive, the first stop after check-in is the helmet table. Each of the children is fitted with a helmet for their specific head size to ensure safe bike riding.
Every kid or family gets a personal shopper, so they take them around and they know what category bike they're looking for. They go to it and they get to pick any bike they want out of that category.
She likes this one. You like that one? Okay. Yeah.
Is this your bike? I love this, right? Can you get on your bike and show me how you can ride it?
Push this foot down. There we go. Good job. Good at that.
I talked with a couple of the families who were receiving bikes that day, and they told me that this was the first time their children had ever had a bike. Which of these bikes looks good to you? That one? This seat might be a little high, but I think the size is good for him.
When we bring it down there, we can have them adjust the seat here. You want to do that?
That bike is amazing for you. Look at her go. Wow! Jason and his sister Jessica have both chosen the perfect bikes. Now we're meeting with the volunteers from Free Bikes for Kids to make sure everything is adjusted just right for a safe ride.
Put your feet on the... We're going to lower the seat a little bit, huh? You're in good shape. You're good to go. But this is good because when you grow up, when you get bigger, you'll be able to raise the seat up.
This program isn't just for little kids, it's for big kids too. A lot of times older children get bikes to get to and from after school programs that they wouldn't otherwise be able to get to.
I was talking to a little girl. She was the first one in line today, and she was here an hour early with her family. Her name was Giselle, and I was just standing there. I said, "Okay, we're almost ready to open the doors," and she goes like this, and she said, "I've never had a bike before." And I said, "Really? So this will be your first bike?" She goes, "Yeah," and she goes, "I want red."
That actually might be my favorite story about today, honestly.
Oh, she was so excited.
Thank you so much for all you do, and thanks for having us here today.
Oh, it was great. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, Free Bikes for Kids. What an amazing day. Watching all of these kids get bikes was a gift in itself. To learn more about Free Bikes for Kids and other programs that Greater Good sponsors, visit our website.